Hello students, good morning and welcome to our today's online class. Hope all are safe, fine and happy. I believe you read the chapter, you read the poem which we took in the previous class, The Tale of Custard the Dragon. Today we can discuss the rest of the poem. In the poem we discussed about the main character Belinda, her 4 pets, her wagon, among which 3 pets are very courageous, and the dragon is a very coward dragon who always cries for a nice safe cage. Let us see what are the events that take place in the rest of the poem. So I believe you have your textbook with you. Now look at your textbook. Now look at the next stanza of the poem. Suddenly they heard a nasty sound, and Mustard growled and they all looked around. Mewch cried Ink, and Oo cried Belinda, for there was a pirate climbing in the window. Suddenly they heard a nasty sound. So they were making fun of our dragon, and all of a sudden they heard some sound and they all got frightened. Mustard growled and they all looked around, and Ink, that cat kitten, Mewch and Belinda was so afraid to see something in the window. Window here means window. So what was that something? There was a pirate. For there was a pirate climbing in the window. Through the window, a pirate is climbing, getting into their house. Pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right, and he held in his teeth a cutlass bright. His beard was black, one leg was wood. It was clear that the pirate meant no good. Pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right hand. So he is carrying 2 pistols, one pistol in each hand. So pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right hand. And he has a cutlass, he has a knife which is very bright, which is very sharp. He held it in his teeth. So he has a knife with him. His beard was black. He has a black beard. His leg was wood. It was clear that the pirate meant no good. So the appearance of the pirate is also explained in this paragraph. He has a black beard. His one leg is wood, and from his total appearance it seems like his intention was not good. He had 2 pistols, one in each hand, and he has a cutlass. He has a knife also with him. Belinda paled and she cried, "Help, help!" But Mustard fled with a terrified yelp. Ink trickled down to the bottom of the household, and little Mouse blinked strategically mouseholed. So seeing this pirate, Belinda paled. Belinda became pale. She became so afraid and she cried for help. But what did our pets do? Mustard fled with a terrified yelp. Mustard flew like anything, fled like anything, and Ink also escaped from there to the bottom of the household. And our little mouse Blink, what did it do? That Blink also slipped from there. So all these 3 pets escaped from there, leaving Belinda in the room. But up jumped Custard, snorting like an engine, clashed his tail like irons in a dungeon. With a clatter and a clang and a jingling scream, he went at the pirate like a robin at a worm. So all these 3 pets who used to call themselves as very brave, these 3 pets escaped from there, but at that moment our Custard jumped forward like a snorting like an engine. So poetic device, simile is over there. So snorting like an engine, he just jumped forward, clashed his tail like irons in a dungeon, and thudded his tail like irons in a dungeon. With a clatter and a clang and a jangling scream, he went at the pirate like a robin at a worm. Just like a robin bird eats its worm, he moved forward, jumped forward and caught that pirate. The pirate gaped at Belinda's dragon. Seeing this dragon, the pirate became so afraid. He gaped. Gape means looking at something with an open mouth. So the pirate gaped at Belinda's dragon and gulped some grog from his pocket flagon. So he drank some drinks from his pocket. He became so afraid and he drank something from his pocket. He fired 2 bullets, but they didn't hit, and Custard gobbled him every bit. So he fired 2 bullets at the Custard, at our Custard the dragon, but it didn't hit him. And what did our Custard do? He gobbled him. He ate him, swallowed him every bit. So now, just like a robin, a bird, attacks its worm and eats it, our Custard also attacked the pirate and gobbled him, every bit of him. Belinda embraced him, mustard-legged him. No one mourned for his pirate victim. Ing and Bling in glee did gyrate around the dragon that ate the pirate. So Belinda embraced him. Belinda was so happy. She embraced him and mustard-licked him with happiness. And no one cared about the pirate, and everyone was gyrating. Gyrating means moving around happily. So everyone were gyrating with glee. Glee means happily around our dragon. But presently up spoke little dog Mustard. I had been twice as brave if I hadn't been flustered. If I was not afraid, I was so brave. So who said? Our Mustard. The dog said, I am so brave. If I was not flustered, I would have been so brave. And up spoke Ing and up spoke Bling. We have been 3 times as brave, we think. So we are more braver than the dragon Custard. So all these animals again started to boast themselves as the bravest people, bravest animals. And Custard said, I quite agree that everybody is braver than me. And Custard accepted it. Custard agreed that all other animals are braver than him. Belinda still lives in her little white house with her little black kitten and her little grey mouse, and her little yellow dog and her little red wagon and her really truly little pet dragon. Now our Belinda, just like earlier, he lives in the White House with all her little pets, kitten, mouse, dog and her dragon, truly a real dragon, and her red wagon. Belinda is as brave as a barrel full of bears, and Ing and Bling chase lions down the stairs. Mustard is as brave as a tiger in a rage, and Custard keeps crying for a nice safe cage. So the last 2 paragraphs, last 2 stanzas are repeated to show that after that incident, nothing changed. Everything was just like earlier, as normal as earlier. All these 3 pets and Belinda herself boasted that they are the bravest animal, and the girl and Custard also agreed that they are braver than each and every one of them are braver than him, and he is the coward, and as usual he cried for a nice safe cage. So this is our poem. Now try to find out all the poetic devices used in this poem. It will be given along with the notes. Once you found out, check whether your findings are correct. So till we meet in our next session, take care. Bye bye.